Let's talk about customer care real quick. Tell me what you think, well, what you foresee the role AI-powered agents, or your sort of agentic workflows, what role they will be playing in customer care from a customer experience enhancement standpoint and a churn mitigation standpoint.
I think really there's two key functions or benefits that AI can bring. The first is to remove the need for a customer to hold on the phone waiting to get through to an agent, right? I think that's absolutely fundamental. It's about giving customers the choice. So first of all, simple transactional activities, they can all be handled automatically. The more complex items, perhaps we need to speak to a human for that. So it's about getting to the right solution quickly without the customer having to hold. That's fundamental. Secondly, it's about fixing problems the first time. And actually, if I take that even further, it's about fixing problems before the customer knows they've got a problem. I work for TalkTalk, and we had a solution called Dynamic Line Management, which monitored lines constantly and then adjusted the balance between reliability and speed. Okay. And if you can use machine learning or AI to make those adjustments on the fly constantly to ensure that the line is at its most performant all the time. And similarly, if there's a problem, immediately flag that problem, send it to fault management, find out where the issue is. If it can solve it, do that automatically. If it can't, then get a field agent out immediately. And as I say, if you can do all that before the customer's even aware that they've got a problem, that's got to be the aim of using AI, to make it as quick and as seamless for the customer as possible. And that, of course, hugely increases satisfaction and reduces churn as well.
Awesome. Dr. Basit, I know you've got something to say here.
The whole subject of, say, agentics and Gen AI, let's just probably start from there. So we all know that you can actually have customer care center bifurcating, trifurcating queries. So these queries are simple ones, just push them onto your Gen AI. These questions are more complicated, push them to the agent. That's one paradigm of operation. The other paradigm of operation is where you actually have a customer, a human being dealing with the customer, but in the backdrop, you've got a fully fledged Gen AI solution that's looking at the customer, looking at what it's like, what his problems are, where does he fit on the churn spectrum, and then suggesting solutions to the customer agent, what answer to give, how to give it, where to take him. I'm intrigued that hasn't been adopted more. In some cases, I've seen a few adoptions. I think that level of adoption will be looked at. And the reason why is because customers value a human interaction. And I think that where you can improve customer experience is where the human being is saying to the person, we have this problem under control, or it's a human to human interaction. And I think that as the Gen AI solutions become more sophisticated, you will get this, and then you will get an improvement in churn. We all know that at the moment, the churn predictions are based on basic data analytics. You're actually looking at who churned in the past, and does the current customer fit that profile, and let's automatically send something off to him or interact in the following way. And I think that telcos will realize that a human-to-human approach will benefit them more in terms of churn. And it goes against the grain of removing human beings from the loop, actually. Okay, the whole idea seems to be take human beings out of the loop, where in reality I think you can keep a lower number of human beings in the loop because your customer contact time will be lower because you are resolving them faster. The average handling time will be smaller. So I think that there will be some openings around this area.